Hey guys, this is Gamer playing Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. A couple of these going up today because the next part of other stuff I want to upload is going to take hours to record, well, not even record, redo, edit stuff, and I kind of don't have the time for that just now, so I'm going to spend half an hour doing this instead. But, you know, the point is I can do other stuff on my laptop without having to do lots and lots of cuts and things off of this, so yeah, it's a better idea. Anyway, I'm going to be using Shadow Mario, as we said before. It's going to be the character match against Mario. Oh yes, we will. Don't worry about that. And as to where we're going, I don't actually know, because I can't remember where I'm supposed to go at this point for playing every course twice. It's not that one, because that's obviously finale-wise. I think I've played here twice already. I'm pretty sure I've played here twice already, maybe. I might be doing that one, I don't know. I know I've played there. And this one was going to be next character thing, so I don't actually know. So, whatever, we're just going to play Blooper Bay. Yeah, Blooper, that's definitely what we're doing. And, yeah, let's go ahead, Blooper Bay. I'm still not a huge fan of this one. I still play better on, what's its face, Peach Castle Grounds. That wind is freaking annoying, but hey, we'll hopefully go with it. I don't tend to play very well with Shadow Mario though, so I'm playing on my second worst course with one of my not so great characters. It's not necessarily very useful, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's not as if Mario's gonna play that well right now as it is, so I'm not overly fussed because he is just going straight into the rough. And there's no way he can make the green from here, so because I kind of can, I should be okay. His control is absolutely horrendous, as we've seen before, and he's really making the worst of it as well, so he might well struggle with this course. Though that wind is really quite high though. I don't know how well this is going to end up going. I probably should have backspun it. Yes, I definitely should have backspun it, but relatively favourable kick, so it didn't go as far. That's doable, but it's likely to be a par. And now Mario decides to do a good shot. He gets his little fireball thing, hits the pin. That's kind of crazy. So he's definitely going to make par here, which means we are likely to tie even though he sucked the first two shots. That's just how it goes sometimes, because to be perfectly honest, this putt is freaking tricky and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, so yeah. Then again, I have set it up to try and get it go. Oh, it goes in as well, haha! Okay, perfect. Now the problem with using Shadow Mario in character matches and stuff like that is his eagle and par animations both involve him running around all over the place like a mad idiot, so both his tie and his victory pose have to come from the birdie animation, which as you've seen there is the little spinny thing like that. It's not really that great. Why is there so much freaking wind on this so far? Jesus Christ. Like, it's just mean. Anyway, you see his shot is a very cool blue fireball. I must admit, I really like the looks of that shot. And come on, stay out the rough, semi-rough, that'll do. I can hit to somewhere from there. His very low drive is going to come back and bite me in a couple of shots here, but you know, some of them have got really high elevations. But Mario is just going to hit the fairway, so he has gotten away with that. He'll be hitting to the same area I will, straight up there. Problem is, his shot is a lot higher, but because that control is so far off, maybe he won't get away with it? Nah, who am I kidding? He's gonna get away with everything. He's freaking Mario. That's just what happens. But yeah, this shot is gonna be hard, I think, for me, because look at that. That's my neutral, like, shot thing, and it's so low. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Whatever, just going to hit that. I hope it's not going to bounce off into... No, it's not, because it hits the normal fairway, so perfectly fine. I can get that onto the green from here. Unfortunately, so can Mario. In this shot, he decides to do a perfect thing. So, who knows? This might go in his favour. Especially because that is actually pretty close. He should make that putt. Mario should make that putt. Maybe not if it was Yoshi or somebody like that, but Mario will make that putt. I don't like how much this is going to roll, but I really don't have very much of a choice. Just going to have to do that. I don't know if the backspin's really a great idea because it's probably going to bounce unfavorably off that hill. Yeah. But it's on the fringe, so this is again doable. Again, not that straightforward, but we'll see. Get the power just about right, and yes, it goes in! Haha, we're doing good with putting today. That's 2 under so far, and this course 2 under on the first couple of holes is very nice. Mario ties, that's okay, he would be 1 under just now, and as I said, the birdie animation is unfortunately used for the tie as well as the victory. Hopefully we'll see his other animations at some point. Look at this. This is the problem with this sort of character, and again the wind is ridiculous here, come on. Freaking 3rd highest wind possible just now. This is not nice. And I've really messed this shot up as well, power and accuracy wise, so topspin was probably a bad call, but oh, maybe not. Well, it wasn't quite as expected, but it did roll over the cups, so that was kind of cool, I suppose. Mario's actually messed up a par 3, that's quite something. I don't know, maybe I was just getting unlucky with the computer players and their par 3 shenanigans before, because Mario really failed this one. He's really messed up this approach as well, so he is definitely not winning this hole. Unless he can make this and I don't make mine, but I don't think he's hit it hard enough. Because that's a big uphill there. Yeah, 1.6 foot uphill. It was just about a constant uphill as well, so he needed to hit that a lot harder than he did. Mine, on the other hand, I have hit perfectly well, and so I get myself the birdie. Fantastic! So anyway, that is good. We are winning 2 of the first 3, which is pretty nice. This hole is funny because you can do stuff over here, which we did before. It's pretty freaking awesome. And I'm gonna do it again because I can. Hopefully this isn't messed up because of the control. I really hope it's not. Bounce. That'll do. 106 yard away from a bunker, but 106 yard I can hit that, so that will do. Not quite what I wanted, but at the same time it's not terrible. Like Mario being 170 yard away in a bunker, that is kind of not a good position at all, because he can't really do anything to get to the green from there, whereas I can at least get to the green from mine. Like so, 6 iron, pretty nice. Really terrible controller. For some reason I don't get Shadow Mario's gauge movement thing. Like, I don't quite understand why, but it seems to move a bit too fast for me. I don't know, I always mess up the timing when I do Shadow Mario shots, which is kind of funny because I don't mess it up as much with Mario or Daisy, so I don't quite understand how that works. Anyway, he is putting for par, and he is not going to get it. It was a quite nasty putt though, so I'm not necessarily going, haha, you suck at that one, because to be honest, that was quite difficult. So is this one, to be perfectly honest. The break is quite severe and I overjudged it, so I pretty much hit to the exact same spot he did. But the key point is he is hitting for bogey because he had to take that recovery shot. I am of course not hitting for bogey, and that means I win. Still a good round so far. -3 on this course by hole 4 is definitely not terrible, and being 3 up is also not bad. This hole, on the other hand, is going to royally screw me up because I can't hit uphill that well. I do have an advantageous thing here. Hitting the fade is probably better than hitting the draw, I think. Actually no, it's probably worse because of that bunker over there, but nonetheless, we are going to hit this anyway. It should be a perfectly fine shot. The only issue is, can I get up the hill to get the birdie? I don't think I can, because that's still 15 yard uphill with 180 yard. I don't think Shadow Mario can get up there. His shot's just too low. Mario, on the other hand, is not even going anywhere near it, so at worst we should tie this one. I mean, he does have the straight shot, so technically he has the advantage here. He's got a straight high shot. He could go for this. It looks like he is going for this as well, so maybe he'll get on. Nah, not with that sort of shot. One wood power probably would have got there. See, this is a problem. I need to... Maybe a power shot will get there? Oh, it might do, but it's going to roll kind of nastily. Let's try and aim for roughly where the star is and see. I don't have any margin for error here, but if I can hit this... Well, I've overhit it, so I don't know that's gonna go too far now. Probably land in the bunker, or worse, it could just bounce into the heavy rough. That's really buried as well. Thankfully, it's an approach shot, so it shouldn't be too difficult. You can hopefully stick it within the same sort of distance as Mario there. Plus minus 8% though, that's kind of nasty. But hit the bottom of the ball, I guess it should be okay. Yep, no problems with that. Plus 7% mind you, so I didn't see that before I hit the top spin. That was kind of silly, but oh well. It's a nice straight putt, get the par. I'm happy with par on this hole for such a low drive, so not really too fussed, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, very easy tie. So far Mario is not exactly proving to be too much of a challenge, but we do have this hole, which I have lost on before, so who knows? The wind is continuing to be quite nasty though. That, I guess, is the thing with playing Mario, or playing up at the upper echelons of the character match in the first place. The conditions start getting nastier, and I'm going to be on the fridge. I think I can get that though, so that's not a bad putt.
Nice shot.
However, Mario has not screwed up this one this time, so who knows, this could be pretty tricky because he is definitely getting that, which means I have to get this, otherwise I lose. I don't really want to lose, I don't fancy that. Do I want to go medium with this or not? I do have to hit a fair bit of fringe. That's maybe not gonna work. Go! Oh, no! No, don't do that. Oh, that's just mean. That was definitely going in. Oh well, Mario's won this one then. Which is pretty lame, but what can you really do?
Nice bird.
So anyway, we get to see Shadow Mario's losing animation. He falls over like that. I don't know, it's kind of funny really. Not particularly funny, but I don't know, it's there, okay? Anyway, this hole, Mario is taking a very conservative route. That means he's going to have a long approach. He probably won't make said approach, so I don't know. He probably should be using power shots a bit more because, yeah, we kind of need that there. And once again, I am using a strong fade character on this hole, and that's kind of lame. The pin is there though, right at the front, so what I think I want to do is to hit roughly here. Hopefully that will do. Won't hit the bunker. Please don't hit the bunker. Really need to get up. Yes, just got up there. So it's a longish approach for me as well, but it's makeable, and it should be approaching in the flat part of the green. And of course Mario doesn't really have the desire to get to the green in one more shot, so he's going to hit from semi-rough. That's okay, but I can make it myself, so yay. Yeah, straightening out my shot a fair bit though, because of the heavy fadeness of his shot, it's just about straight when you hit the right hand side of the ball, so I reckon this ought to be a good shot. Second time I hit, I'm hitting the bottom of the ball as well, so I've got to remember to do that. Totally screwed the control up, however, so that's not going to hit the green, but it was a valiant effort. Well, maybe, no, not quite. It wasn't that far away considering how badly I messed the control up there, but whatever. Mario has indeed hit the ideal shot for what he wanted, but it wasn't that great a shot, to be fair. Let's see if I can chip this in. This shouldn't be too hard to get. If I can get the parameters correct. Maybe. Yeah, that's going in. No problem with that. So we win this hole by chipping. Awesome stuff. Back with our 3-point lead going into hole 8. Which I like hole 8. This is a nice hole to do. Not quite sure with this shot type, however, but I think that'll be fine. It should still work. I might be playing from the rough, but I don't think I will be because I think the spin will take it. Yep, spin takes it onto the fairway, so I have a decent shot for the next one. Mario playing a lot more conservative than I was, which I guess is okay. He can probably still make the green with this next shot. Because looking at where it's going to land, yeah, he could still make that. It's difficult because of how far it is, and he's not going for it, but he could have made it. Lack of conviction, really. And yeah, it ended up being a terrible shot. Completely underpowered and everything. I can definitely do this. This is within the realms of the plausible and possible, and definitely I can do. Hit the super backspin because I have slightly overhit it, messed up the accuracy, but slight overhit, and the super backspin was slightly excessive, but I should still be able to putt that, so I should still get this hole. I don't know, because I don't think Mario is chipping this in somehow. Not a hope in hell. I should be able to get this. This is a decent enough putt to do, not much of a break. Hopefully hit to there and go straight into the pin, go in, no problem. So that is 4 up on this course by hole 8. That's not bad. This hole, on the other hand, well, we've seen how much this hole has screwed me up before by landing straight in here. So what I'm actually going to do this time is I'm going to aim a little bit further across. It's a bit more of a risk because if I underhit this, you can see it's yeah, a little bit more dangerous, but I'm going to do it anyway. So yeah, that should be fine. It's not perfect, but it should be okay. Hits the rough and yeah, spins onto the fairway. Absolutely no problem with that. I don't think I can hit the green next shot because it's a very long way still. 233 yard is not going to be easy. But maybe I can get to within, I don't know, 20-30 yard if I play it well. Mario's not going to get anywhere near anyway, so best he can do is to hope not to hit that tree, which he does not. So he's not playing. He's not playing super great for half of this, but he's not hitting very many like ridiculously duff shots. So I guess that kind of counts as playing okay, right? Anyway, can I get over here? Yes, but it's not really worth it, to be perfectly honest. With a 3-wood power, however, I can get the elevation to get across, so that should be fine, as that's clearing that OB hill by quite a lot. So I think this will be okay. Please still be okay. No, it's not. It's going to stick in there. That's horrible because that's out of bounds, which means I'm going to have lost this hole. That's what you get sometimes, trying to take the risk and it not really paying off. But you know what? We might as well take the shot again because I feel like it, and I've just completely screwed it up even worse than last time. But because I'm not aiming so far across, it's okay. I tried to go for too much, it didn't really work, and the result is I've lost this hole. But whatever, we're going to keep on playing it anyway because Mario's not in the best of positions here. But I think he's done enough to get over. Yeah, he's going to have done enough to get over, get onto the green. That's... oh, he's got a chip still. Well, he's going to take 2 shots then. If I chipped this in, I would tie, but this is way too difficult to chip in, so I'm not really expecting anything from this at all. We'll see. Yeah, no chance whatsoever. That was way too tough to try and chip in. And Mario, he's actually gone and chipped it in anyway, so whatever. He was going to win that one regardless of what I did. It's okay. You can afford to lose a couple, that's for sure. This hole, oh god, it's like hole 1 all over again, except somehow even worse because the wind is even worse than last time. This whole ring attack, eh? Don't you remember that being a joy? Thankfully Mario has screwed up his first shot, so I don't know. I don't really know where to aim in this one. Like, obviously if you were really gutsy you could aim over here, but I don't see the point. It gives you a difficult approach line anyway, so not really that worthwhile. This, on the other hand, I think will be okay. If I've calculated it right, it should hit the fast fairway, bounce off. Okay, maybe not hit the fast fairway, hits the rough, because I underpowered it, I think. But that is fine, it's a reasonable enough approach. I should be able to hit the green. That's the idea anyway. Whether it's going to work or not, we'll see. But Mario's not hitting anything good. He might be able to make that next shot. He probably will make that next shot because it doesn't look that hard. Why is the pin over there? Why can't it be over here? This is the nice, safer bit to aim for. But no, it has to be over there, like a jerk. Seriously. But I have for once hit the perfect shot. I think that's the first perfect shot I've actually hit with Shadow Mario here. And it has served me very well, because that turned out to be fantastic. Yep, he's not going for the green, he's going to be hitting a bogey on this hole, and I am going to hopefully get a birdie. If I don't get a birdie, well, I've still won, because I get the par. I don't see any issues beyond, you know, what I've done, so hopefully just 2-putt for a nice par. Or better yet, get the birdie to match, to even out the bogey that we had last time. And if you can hear that, I don't know if you'll be able to, but if you can, there's a freaking plane going outside just now. What the hell? Like 7 in the evening and they're still flying stuff. I don't know. This isn't that hard a putt, so just get straight in, nice birdie. Got ourselves back on a good scoring board thing there, and 3 more to win. That is good, except it's raining on the par 3, so I'm going to suck even more than normal. Now you should definitely hear it, unless I've noise removed it by now, because Jesus Christ, that is loud like hell. Hell is a very loud place, apparently. So, not quite sure what I make of that shot in the end. It's alright, but the wind has taken it a lot more than it should have. So that's not on the green, it's on the fringe. I might be able to putt that. I'll see actually, because chipping, although it's on the fringe, chipping might be a better idea, to be perfectly honest. Because a chip would be more accurate in the rain than a putt. Looking at the hill though, the hill is not really that favourable for chipping, so looks like it's just going to have to be this. Let's not aim it quite so far across though, to about here. Maybe. Ah, come on. Want to get it there. Right, okay, that'll do. And then I'm on the fringe as well, so round about there. Not quite enough power. Well, I had the line right, but I didn't quite have the power. Mario is going for the right sort of shot here, and he's just overhit it. It's so difficult to hit those putts in the rain. So difficult. But he does get the par, somehow. And yeah, we are going to tie this hole, which is not great, but not terrible, because it's a rainy par 3, so I'm happy enough with that, to be perfectly honest. And it gives me 1 less medal to win. Fantastic! So anyway, this hole is uphill again. Thankfully it's not going to screw me up as much as last time though, because it's a gradual uphill. So I'll kill some of it this shot, and some of it next shot, and I should make the green in 2. I don't really see too many issues with doing that, even if I have to use a second power shot. I don't think I will, but if I do, then I do. 176 yard, I won't have to make it as a power shot. Don't know why Mario's gone down a club there though. I don't see the hazards in this range. I mean, I could be mistaken, but I don't see why he had to go down a club. Maybe he didn't want to rest on top of the hill, although that seems a bit stupid because now he has to take 2 shots to get to the green, and he's plugged himself in the bunker. Not really plugged, to be perfectly honest, that's borderline, but it is definitely in the bunker, so that's okay, for me. Not for him, but for me. Gonna hit the backspin, even though I've messed up the shot a little bit here. I'm gonna hope that it's still reasonable. Yeah, I could have done without the backspin, but it's alright. I can still 2-putt that, and that should be enough to tie the hole. Because I'm 4 up at this point, I don't necessarily have to win every hole anyway. So yeah, he's definitely gonna get par here. If I want to win, I have to get this. I don't think I will, but we never know. Let's give it a go anyway. Gonna hit roughly here, I think. Because looking at it, there's not that many lines, but what is there is significant enough. Yeah, this should be okay. Oh, not quite enough power, but the line was pretty much correct. If I had 1 unit more in power, which means like 1 millisecond longer in waiting before I hit the button, then I would have got that. But it's fine, 2-putting that is not terrible. I'm willing to accept a 2-putt on that hole, from where I was. Anyway, it's the Whalmer hole again, and that is perfectly great, because we can still get decent shots. I still can't hit to the Whalmer, which is kind of disappointing, but nonetheless, we can hit a good first shot, hopefully get a good second shot as well, so I can get the regulation birdie here. You know, go at least get onto the green in regulation. And that would be nice. Why is Mario hitting such a weak first shot? I have no idea. There's no way he's going to be able to make the green in 2 from here, is there? Well, actually that's a lie. He could make it in 2, but he's got to go for an ambitious shot now. And he screwed it up completely. Off the tree! Hit the coconut. Not quite, but still. He is definitely going to struggle. I have the same terrible lie that he did though. I don't like that at all. It's like the worst part of this game, but oh well. Like, it gives you terrible lies even when you've actually hit a good part of the fairway, and it's just kind of sucky. That's going in the rough, that's also kind of sucky. Oh no, semi-rough, that's okay, it's not terrible. I have a heavy fade, so I'm going to be able to fade around that tree, and I should make the green, unless the RNG screws me over, which is highly possible, as we've all seen, but you never know. Gonna hit and hook. Mario still can't make the green. He's gonna have to hit 4 shots to even have a chance at approaching the green. That's really terrible. So he's gonna at least get bogey. He probably will get bogey because the AI will probably start playing very well now. Right, plus minus 4. This is definitely doable if I hit this shot right here. This is definitely makeable. So let's see if we can do it. Yep, hit the top spin, especially because of the minus 4%. I have seen that, so the top spin should carry it onto the green. It does. It's carried it most of the way up the hill, so I think it's gonna have a nasty break, so I still might not make the putt, but I'm on the green in regulation. That is an important point to note. And Mario will get the bogey from there, there is no doubting that. Yeah, you can see that there's a nasty hill here, especially because it's downhill, so you've got to take it into account a fair bit more, but this hopefully will be okay. Oh, just underjudged. If we have another look at that, we'll see that it's just crept away. Yeah, millimeters across. That's all it really needed to be. Mario's hitting a crazy looking shot there, but he's playing the hill, so very easy bogey for that. And I basically get the nice easy par, and that wins me the hole, so now it's a Domi hole. Going into hole 14, this has taken a reasonable bit of time, but nonetheless, it is not terrible, because, yeah, okay, my power range is a little bit awkward for this hole, but it's alright. Terrible control is not alright, however. That's going to hit the fast fairway. Well, it's going to roll on the fast fairway. It's not going to bounce off it. Thank God for that, because if that bounced off the fast fairway, it might have been landed in the bunker. Or at the very least in rough, which would have sucked. Mario's hit pretty much the exact same shot I have, so that's kind of interesting, but he didn't put any topspin on his. And as a result, as a result of the higher shot he has as well, higher trajectory, he didn't even reach the fast fairway. Well, he's hit a good second shot, but I don't know if it's... No, it is strong enough. That is a good second shot. He might be able to make birdie here, so I kind of have to match that. No, he's going to make par. I don't think the AI can get that sort of putt. I'm not ruling it out as an impossibility, but I don't think they can do it. So let's just see where my shot goes. Hopefully the camera angle is positive. And stop. That will do very nicely. rolled even down a little bit of the hill too, so I can have a nice straighter shot and I should win this, regardless of what he does. He's actually got it! I am genuinely shocked at that. I know it's Mario, so you'd expect him to be decent, but he's actually got that. That's pretty incredible, to be perfectly honest. I was not expecting that putt to go in. Well, surprises every day, eh? Anyway, I've made mine. Mine was much easier because it rolled down the side of the hill, and that means I win. Get the tie, we are 5 up by the end of the game, and that is perfectly good for me. So now we have the star character for Mario, and we are not quite done with the challenges yet. As you know, there are 2 characters still to get star status. We're going to be playing them next time, well, one of them next time, and it's going to be good times. Anyway, Mario, 280-yard drive. It's 10 yard up from Daisy. That's obviously because Shadow Mario is at 275. And yeah, obviously the only thing that's wrong with Mario is the fact that his control is 4 bars below average. But, you know, if you can master it and get the perfect shot, you know, perfect accuracy shots every time, you have a very, very strong character in your lineup. Because 280 yards is fantastic, seriously, you can get to so many places with that. It's a straight shot, so there's not really issues with too many courses. You don't have any problems with having the wrong spin on your shot. You know, some courses favour draws, some favour fades. Having a straight shot means you can do either very easily. Its very high shot can be annoying in high winds, but it's very useful for the majority of things because you can really stabilise balls by hitting them very high trajectories and things. And anyway, this has been Gamer Cow playing Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Join me next time when we go with the character match versus Donkey Kong. We're very nearing the end of character match stuff now because we have DK and we have Bowser. Those are the last 2 character matches to do, and once we've done that, we'll be done with this mode. So yeah, join us next time for the penultimate character match. See you there.